Alright, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, and welcome to some Diablo 3. We are playing with the Necromancer here, and I managed to achieve level 70, and not only that, but I managed to finish off my first part of my season journey. We've got chapter 1 through 4 complete. We're working on Slayer now, which I'm not focusing too heavily on, but at the moment, I'm mostly just focusing on getting the gear that I need in order to get this guy to a place where he'll be ready for, you know, basically anything. So let me show you what I got so far. We have the Rathma set that we got from completing the season journey. And we have the full set here. So we have the helmet, we have the shoulders, we have the chest piece, the legs, and the boots. We also have just a random yellow amulet, which is one of the things I need to replace. We have Reaper's Wraps, which are pretty good for allowing us to get essence very quickly. Which is our resource here that we spend in order to cast our skeletal mages here. The weapon we have is the Grandfather. It's not part of my build, it's just the one that I have right now. I'm looking to get, I think it's called the Jesset's set. It's like the Bone Scythe and the Bone Shield, which goes perfectly well with this build as well. That's sort of another thing I'm working towards. We have the Compass Rose, which is actually part of my final build, but I screwed it up by re-rolling something on it that I shouldn't have, and now I need to get another one, so that's a little bit sad. But we're looking for the Traveler's Pledge, which is the amulet, and the Compass Rose, which goes with the amulet, and it gives us those bonuses right there. While moving, we take less damage. While standing still, we deal more damage. Pretty good. And this is the Ring of Royal Grandeur, which is honestly not doing anything for me right now. So that's another thing that we're looking to replace. And the belt also needs to be replaced. Take a quick look at my skill sets here. We got Bone Spikes with Sudden Impact, Skeletal Mage with Singularity, which means that each mage costs us all of our essence, but the more essence we use to cast a mage, the stronger that it is. Devour allows us to restore health and essence as we devour corpses on the ground. Command Skeletons is what gives me my little army of skeletons here, with the Frenzy rune allowing them to get more attack speed when actually that's what I was using before. Freezing Grasp allows us to freeze the target that we're going against, which puts a debuff on them. We have Land of the Dead, which gives me a whole bunch of corpses that I can use for filling up my essence, and essentially just allows me to burst out a whole bunch of mages. And then Decrepify, which slows the enemies and puts a curse on them, which will work for some of the synergies I have going later on. As for the passive skills, we have Extended Servitude. My mages last longer. Spreading Malediction, we get more damage the more enemies that are cursed. Overwhelming Essence gives me an extra 40 essence, and Life from Death gives us extra chances to spawn health globes, which give us essence as well. So it's all about regenerating essence and dumping it into the mages here. Now, this build is not something I came up with on my own. I'm sure if any of you guys have Googled any sort of build, you end up getting a site called Icy Veins. I will put the link to the build that I'm trying to follow in the description below. There's also a video guide there that you can watch, and they do a really good job on Icy Veins. I really like that website. And it basically suits what I want to do. So I figured I would show you guys a run through of how this sort of works, at least right now. We'll go through one rift and check it out. Now, this is not the final build, so things are not working fully as intended, but I'm playing on Torment 6 right now, and it's working pretty well. So essentially at the start, we're just trying to gather as much essence as we can, and things go relatively slow. But then we start throwing out these mages here, and things start getting real good. We start devouring the corpses, and we start filling up our essence, and we start picking up globes, and we start filling the room with these mages. And then once all the mages get out, they just do insane amounts of damage. So really it's all about sort of running around the room, devouring all the corpses, picking up globes. We can curse our enemies occasionally for extra damage as well, and then just cast mages. Now, normally it only allows you to spawn one mage, and something I forgot to show you, which I don't think I can at the moment, is I have extracted a power from a ring I found very early in the game that basically doubles the amount of mages you can cast at one time. And it really works for this kind of thing, because this skill is only supposed to allow you to have one like superpower mage, and then you fill up your essence and you can cast one other superpower mage. But because of this, I just noticed my gear is damaged. That's something I'm going to have to look at. Because of the legendary power that I extracted using the Kanai's Cube, it allows me to cast 2 mages instead of just 1, which basically doubles their damage, and I really like it. So it's pretty good. Although I don't think it's part of the final build, it's still something that I am pretty happy with. At least for the moment, until I get everything that needs to be, that I need in order to perfect the build. Torment 6 is really not, like, it goes all the way up to Torment 13, I believe now. So, you know, you can tell that I still have quite a ways to go. Although I could probably bump it up to Torment 7 at this point, because it seems as though I'm making it through these rifts relatively quickly, which is good, but yeah, I figured I would give you guys a little something here, because I haven't been making a lot of videos recently. The month of June hasn't been too kind to me, and I'm going to explain that a little bit more in a channel update video later on, but the video creation has been down, and I understand that. But in my off time, I have been playing Diablo 3 again since it's a new season and the Necromancer got released. I figured, you know, why not? Why not show you guys what it's all about? So whenever we have an elite pack like this, which it's already too late, we've already killed them, so I can't even do it. But my third skill here, Land of the Dead, is what you're going to use in an instance that you find yourself not able to get too much essence and you really need a lot real fast. That's what you want to use, is Land of the Dead, to fill up your essence and just dump the mages out. But right now, with my just bone spikes, it's usually pretty good to generate enough essence to get me through anyway. And then devouring corpses as we go along, and just keep spamming out the mages. And it's essentially, this is how it works. I don't even have the proper legendary gems that I need in this build yet either. In fact, I don't even have any legendary gems equipped at the moment because none of my jewelry is socketed, and that's where one of my fuck-ups was. I had re-rolled the Compass Rose just so that I can pass a season journey requirement. In order to complete the season journey, you have to re-roll one of the stats, and I just did it on that without thinking, and because I re-rolled one of the stats, I can't re-roll any of the other stats, and that means I can't get a socket on it, so that sucks, and that was my mistake. So I have to find another Compass Rose, which kind of blows. The other thing that kind of blows a little bit about this build is that it doesn't have any movement increasing skills attached to it. So let's get those mages out. So it's kind of slow. It's not something you're going to be using for speed farming or anything like that, which I don't have any interest in anyway. Let's go ahead and use Land of the Dead so I can show you what it really does. You see the essence just filling up here and me just dumping all the mages down. Look at this. And you can only have a total of 10, so once you have 10, you might as well just run around and curse things. You can continue to devour. But yeah, that's basically how that works, and we're already about halfway done here. The mages do not last forever, so you need to always be generating essence when you can to keep getting those mages out, because when you don't have mages, that's when the build sort of suffers a little bit. They're really the meat and potatoes of this build. Empowered Shrine, why not? So it's all about devouring all the corpses, spamming out the mages, and just wreaking havoc as you go. At a somewhat slow pace, admittedly, because we don't have any movement speed boosts or anything like that. Taking a little bit of damage there. Just devouring, spamming mages. Got another elite pack here. They won't last very long. Boom, they're all dead. And it's honestly just the mages basically doing anything. Like, my bone spikes don't do a lot of damage at all. So all they do, all the bone spikes are for is to generate essence for me. And because our mages kill shit so quickly, it's like all you end up really doing is just running around devouring all the corpses and refilling your essence and casting more mages. But I like it. I have a lot of fun with this. It's pretty cool. And it's going to get even better as we, you know, increase our gear and get the actual weapon set that I'm looking for. get the legendary gems that I need. So that's what I've been doing recently on my free time, is just playing a ton of Diablo 3 and working on this Necromancer, man. Pretty fun. I like Diablo 3 a lot. Oh shit, getting hurt a little bit there. I like Diablo 3 a lot because of the way they structure their seasons, and for some reason, every time a new season starts, it reinvigorates my will to play, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do a new class, I'm gonna try a new build, and I'm just gonna see how far I can get. And I've been meaning to do more Diablo 3 content on the channel, and the new seasons give me that excuse to play a little bit more and show you guys some stuff. Let me know if you guys want to see some more Diablo 3 stuff. If you like this, definitely let me know, and maybe I'll try to find some more ways to get it on the channel. I like the series that I was doing with my wife where we were doing hardcore characters. However, I did find it to be a little slow during the leveling process. So, yeah. Alright, let's go off to level 3. But maybe if I, like, leveled a hardcore character up to level 70 and then started the series, maybe that would be interesting. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get the mages out here, kill these guys. I did not even mean to do that. That's a bit of a mistake, but I might as well take advantage of it. Max out my mages, get them all out here. We're almost ready for the, Rift Guardian anyway. Maybe I'll still have these mages out. Maybe. I'm not actually sure. I don't think so. It'll be soon, but not quite yet. And here we go. Speed pylon, why not? There's the Rift Guardian. We can curse him, set our minions on him, generate essence, and he's dead. That's at Torment 6, so... And all I really have, I mean, I have the Compass Rose, but besides that, all I really have is just the Rathma set that you get, and a few good gems that I've put in here, although not all the gems are maxed out, so that's something else to keep in mind. But once you get the full set and you have this build ready to go, I think you're set to at least go on your journey to farming whatever the hell you want. But like I said, it's not a speed farming build. You don't kill things that quickly. And you're pretty slow overall, unless you have a speed pylon, so, you know, if you're looking for speed running type shit that, like, monks can do and some other classes can do. I mean, maybe the Necromancer can do it as well, but I am not familiar. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about Diablo 3 content. I'm always looking to make more of that. So if you have any ideas or anything you'd like to see, let me know. And that said, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.